Good morning. My name is Rachel, and I am the Thrifty Crocheter. Sorry, I'm going to turn some more lights on. Sorry, I'm usually more prepared. Start again. My name is Rachel. I am the Thrifty Crocheter, and I'm 20 away from 300. Need tons of more watch hours, but I appreciate each and every one of you. I appreciate all my subscribers, and I want to say I love y'all. Just to put that out there. I almost forgot to do daily devotions. Woo! Sorry. Okay, today is the 19th. Belonging. This is how we know that we belong to the truth and how we set our hearts at rest in His presence. 1 John 3:19. In a world competing for truths and voices telling you to your own truth, what can be left to say by knowing anything for certain? Truth has the assumption that there is a right belief beyond all subjectivity and experience. While everything that we experience is a level of truth, there is a greater truth about our lives and existence that can only be found in Jesus. The truth is this: you belong in a world where we desperately try to find our place, fit in with certain groups, or share common ground. We can often feel isolated. God's truth is that you are a part of His family, and nothing is going to change that. As you dwell in the reality of your belonging, let your heart find the divine presence of the living God and rest in it. Act of kindness. Do a chore for someone in your household. Funny thing, I was just reminding my daughter she should help out, and she's like, no, that's too much work. Isn't that funny? How when we ask our kids to help out, if they do it on their own, oh, it's fun. And in games, if then when we ask them to do it, oh, no, it's too much work. That's just work. I find that funny. Another note. Over the weekend, I got to look through my mom's old family photo albums, and that was so neat. It's really cool. And my oldest daughter, which lives several states away, she called me a messenger, and we did a FaceTime. And so I was, doing one of these where I looked through the photo album, and then I would turn the page and say, guess who that, see who that is, and turn that page, see who that is, and, kind of a thing. And that was really neat. It was fun. Anyway, grandmothers. August 19th. Call unto me, and I will answer thee, and show thee great and mighty things, which thou knowest not. Jeremiah 33:3. Mr. May was a short, jolly little man who had a used furniture shop in our town. He told me once a day in summer when the sky turned black as patent leather as a storm boomed up in the southwest. The bottom of the cloud seemed to squeeze together at the top, spread out until it looked like a great cobra weaving toward him. Oof. It sounded like 100 jets taking off, he said, his brown eyes narrowing. I didn't have a cellar to run to. I just sat in my little house and talked pretty earnest to the Lord. I said, God, help me. I know you can do it. At that time, the funnel sucked up my house and took off with it, twirling it like a top. Oh, that must have been scary. It scared us for an eighth of a... It carried us for an eighth of a mile and put us down. Ooh. The walls of the house all fell flat, and I walked out. Didn't have a scratch. Wow. How horrifyingly scary that must have been. The Lord was certainly with you, I marveled. If he was a goner. going some, Mr. May reflected. Like Mr. May, I often cry out for God's instant attention. I may have been busy, happy, forgetting God for hours at a time. Then, suddenly, an urgent phone call, an impeding head-on collision, a child's scream, a doctor's report, and I call, God, help! No apologies for neglecting him, no praise for his past goodness, no thanks for his loving me, for being there, listening. I just call, remembering his assurance when Abraham questioned his power, and he answered, Is there anything too hard for me? Jeremiah 32:27. May everything that has breath praise you, God, for your love and mercy. Zona B. Davis. And last but not least, this one. August 19th. Do you believe? When you pray, do you really believe that God hears you and that he will answer? Prayer is such a privilege. It's your opportunity to tell God what's on your heart, what you are worried about, what you are hoping for, what you need. Of course, it is important to pray in God's will, which you can know by reading his word and obeying him. Then the things you pray for will be in line with his will. It's wonderful that Jesus will hear your prayers and will answer them. What you ask for is prayer. Believe that you have received it, and it will be yours. Mark 11:24. And I will share this that I wrote. God always hears our prayers, but we need to be patient with his timing of answer and the way he answers our prayers. That is so true. Because as I have said multiple times, he does, and we all know that he answers our prayers. But he might not get the answer that we want, or that we needed, but it's the answer that he gave us, and he answers it on his own timing instead of our timing. Speaking of timing, okay, I'm back. I had to run back to my room and grab my squares because I had left this in my room with the other squares, which I showed this off to my family and the little prayer card that goes with it, and they just thought my idea was wonderful. I'm gonna show off again. Here's the cross by itself. Isn't that cute? Isn't that pretty? I do have some crochet thread, and which I'll give you the idea of making making one of these, but making it a bookmark with the thread. So that's exactly what I'm gonna do. And there's this one, and then to go with it, because this was a separate pattern to this one, which you added the granny square pattern all the way around it. So there's this one and this one. This yellow one. Like I told you before, I'm still going to have to play with this one a little bit to do this correctly. But I made the... these two white ones, but they do have a slight one's more, this one's got a little more puffed out. These two, a little harder to see maybe in this lighting. And this one. And the way that they puff out the crossbar, everybody does it slightly different. Here's the pink one. And I probably shouldn't have made it on this blue, but because in this blue it makes it really, this shade of blue, the cross is really kind of difficult to see, but it is there. So, oh, there it is. Then I lost a little cross. Again, it was right there. Oh, back in my bag. So we'll end with the infamous. This small swatch of yarn has been woven with prayers. As you hold this swatch in your hand, may you feel God's love and peace. May you feel God's strength, love, and peace flow, and know that He holds you in His hands. May God bless and comfort you in time of need and give you peace. Amen. Love y'all. Have y'all had a wonderful weekend. May you have a marvelous Monday and not a manic Monday like the song suggests. May it be a marvelous Monday. You get to choose. For me, I'd rather have a marvelous Monday than a manic Monday. Yeah, I hope y'all have a wonderful week. And I will see you, if I don't see you tonight, I will see you tomorrow. Or whenever you see this, I hope you have a wonderful day. Morning, week, afternoon, whatever you see this, I hope you have a wonderful day. Love you all. Bye.